How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel after a long time. Very spontaneous video we're doing today. I thought I'd just do like a little update on sort of why I decided to compete, how long I've been dieting for, what show I'm doing, because by the time I release this I will probably be a week out, so it's absolutely fine. Body's changing weekly as well. So initially this was meant to be a diet for April, but me being an idiot, I didn't know the rules for the qualification, so I obviously went for the pro qualifier straight away, and then that led me to either have to extend my prep to the 16th of April or do the earlier show. Obviously I opted for the earlier show. Got a cousin who's getting married as well towards the end of March, so I thought it'd be nice to attend that. So yeah, we've been, I think in total it's been about 9 or 10 weeks roughly. So literally when I found out, I was about 5 or 6 weeks out, so we had to kick things up straight into gear. Food went low, cardio went up, cycle changed, blah blah blah. Only recently it's getting a bit hard, but I'm really happy with how it's coming along, considering I've done it a few times. I sort of know how my body works. And the most important thing is this time was just not to overwork myself, which is the most important thing. Working with Ayub, you may or may not have seen me tag him on Instagram posts. And the good thing about that is that we can just put our ideas together from his experience and my experience. So that's the bonus for me. You know, I do listen to instructions, but I do know my body well enough. So with that, I think it's worked really well. I've had to go down to Classic Physique just because purely I could do the light heavyweights. I just feel like I suit that criteria better for my shape and how my body's built. So yeah, we're going to go for the Cat B, which is around 190 pounds. I'm currently weighing at 185, 183 at my lowest. For this whole prep, I did no cheat meals apart from Tuesday, which was like a last minute emergency where he said, do it. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't really want to go have the burger. As much as you might have seen me posting all this food, well, the cookies I do want to get. I definitely want to get the cookies, but we ate the burger and chips just to see what it did. Filled me out a bit. It was just one meal, so literally a double burger and fries, which saw me through to like halfway through of the next day, and then obviously the food went low again, and I just sort of went back to normal. But it was just a good kick that I needed. So yeah, I'm not too fussed about cheat meals. We kind of add food where it's needed, when it's needed, which is something I didn't do in the past. I used to just kind of do like high days on leg days mainly, or a cheat meal every week, which I believe is where I went wrong, because I always used to have the cheat meals and just eat. And I think that's probably what stopped me from getting true condition. Look, yeah, I'm trying to keep the intensity up through my training mainly. I watched a video from Andy Scott. You might not follow him. He's doing really well. He's out in the Arnolds. Hope he does well, because he speaks a lot of sense. But rather than having to constantly increase your cardio. Now I know some pros do like 90 minutes up to 2 hours, but obviously everyone's different. I feel like for my body type and me, if I do too much, my body just goes in reverse. So what we do is I just added in more training days, which, yeah, you're gonna say I won't recover, which I am feeling, but then at the same time, I'm doing about 60 minutes of cardio as well. So, and 60 minutes for me is perfect. And any other extra cardio I do just comes from light extra activity. I'm always on my feet. And if I need to do extra cardio, I don't have to worry about it being too intense. So I've got a bike at home and I'll do that. When I first started the diet, like full on ready for this show, I was doing a lot of HIIT training. You might have seen me mention before, I prefer it like getting at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes total. Doesn't always have to be high intensity, but moderate intensity where I turn the resistance up and just go for it. That gets my heart rate going. Now it's got to a phase where I can do it, but it has the opposite effect for me. So I've kind of toned it down a little bit. So I will do some, like today I just did a little quick few rounds on the watt bike at the end of my cardio. But here's where you need to sort of be smart. So the sessions towards the end of the week for me aren't really big sessions. My big sessions are on the weekends, on Saturday, Sunday, where I don't have to worry about going to work. And I do it on Monday, Tuesday, which is usually when I realize I've got the most energy. Wednesdays, you know, we've got glutes, hamstrings, which you will keep quite intense, but I feel like for me that's more about execution and just targeting the muscle group how I want, and then Tuesday, Friday is just those extra sessions I do. So yeah, I feel like we're being quite smart about it now. It's just a matter of like not fucking it up, not panicking. I do have a lot of low days in the sense of my mood. Sometimes I'm thinking, fuck me, it don't even look good. But then you'll take some good pictures, you'll take some bad pictures. I made a post today about lighting. For the first time, I managed to take some pictures in some natural light at home, and I actually saw my physique come to life just purely from lighting. Didn't need no food, didn't have a lot of carbs today, and saw a lot of separation in my quads everywhere compared to I got a yellow spotlight at home, and it makes my upper body look really good. But then I think the shadow hides my leg detail, and this whole time we were just looking at it like, you know, why are the legs not showing? Why are the legs not showing? So I'm hopefully going to meet up with my coach in person just so he can see what I mean, because I know where I lack and I know when I look good. So lighting is very important. So we're going to just make sure that on the day we feed up properly, and most importantly we're going to drink water properly as well, because I feel like my body comes to life when I'm hydrated well. I know the old school bodybuilders used to say they didn't drink for like 24 hours or whatever, but when I do that, even pre-workout, I get no pump. And for me, it's very important to get a really good pump. I can't pump up if I'm cold, I can't pump up if I have no water. So yeah, all these little things I'm looking at just to get right, especially with the load up the day before. I should have enough space to eat prior to weigh-in, which I need to do, because most times I've been like just towards the edge and I've had to like fast and not drink any water just so I make weight for my category. So it should be okay. So I can eat up a little bit more prior to the show for the full day, and then eat probably a cheat meal before we go on. And then Saturday, I think the plan is he wants to just slowly feed me before we go on, which is around hopefully 11 if they're not late. But I think that's it for now. We're gonna just get on with some training. Like I said, it'll be a quick arm session, do some posing, and then that'll be that. All right. Oh God. All right, guys, as I was saying, sorry, had a little filming error there. Just got to the gym now, we're gonna do arms. When you see this, we are gonna be a week out, so just a long story short, it was kind of an emergency prep, which is kind of good, kind of bad. Good because it put me under pressure, made me work 10 times as hard. Bad obviously because then in the back of my mind I'm thinking I'm not ready, but I feel like I'll be ready, so I just got to keep my head straight, work hard, get shit done, and then that's it. So other than that, let's just get shit done and get some good footage. And listen, drop me a like if you can, drop a comment on the video, share it if you can, because a lot of people don't share my videos, so if you can reshare the video for me, that'd be great too. Peace.
Dark side, evil shit is